Howdy, I am Mike Wilkes. I am the project manager overseeing our innovation fund at the McKinney Economic Development Corporation. And I am here this morning with Brian Plaster. He is the CEO and founder of IntelliGauge, which is a very exciting and innovative artificial intelligence company that's locally here in McKinney. And we're here today to talk a little bit about a McKinney AI event.
Perfect. So, Brian Plaster, you just introduced me, and I appreciate that.
I did,
right?
bit,
And what we're here to talk about today is our AI McKinney event, right? So, this is a pretty exciting event. Personally, I've been here in McKinney. I've lived here for 24 years, right? So, I've seen it go from cornfields to more technology to AI, and I'm really excited about celebrating that here with you guys.
Absolutely. So, where did this idea of a McKinney AI event come from?
Well, it was kind of a brainchild of actually you and I. We started talking about kind of where we're going with the world and how things are changing, and how McKinney is really becoming this new hub of technology, right? Now, I know that we brought Plug and Play in here as well, who's one of the new partners, and that's real exciting to see that. There's a lot of new companies coming in town to represent AI, like AI startups here in McKinney, and we're one of them. So it's pretty awesome when we got invited to be part of your innovation fund. And just really celebrate AI in McKinney. And I started thinking, we need to celebrate it bigger than just us, right? It should be all the way across the board, right? Everyone in Dallas should know, right, about how important AI is and how McKinney is the beginning of it all.
Absolutely. And we recently partnered in the city of McKinney with the Plug and Play Tech Center. They are a global accelerator, and it's just very rewarding. It's validating to see that the vision we have and the effort we're doing, they see as well. And they've got offices all over the world. They picked McKinney to have an office and a vertical on enterprise and AI. So we really have a lot of forward motion in this AI hub.
That's
so, Brian, would you tell us a little bit about your company, IntelliGauge, and how you use AI to be forward-thinking and innovative?
Yeah, so when you look at customer success for everyone, we're in the SaaS space, right? Software as a service. And every one of these companies out there have customer success teams that are making sure their customers are successful. Now, the more successful the company is, the less activity and the less love, basically, they can give to their customer base, right? Well, so when you start looking at my CSMs are helping out the best top customers, right? The ones that are like awesome, $1 million a year, the best customers ever. Who's taking care of everybody else, right? So we start looking at customers get left behind, right? So what we do at IntelliGauge is we have an AI intelligent agents that can look after those customers. And it's not just emails and media and different things. It's an actual intelligent agent that can have conversations with them, right? It can have intelligent conversations, can role play back and forth, right? They have emotional intelligence, and they just make that customer feel special, right? So if you ever had your own AI friend, that's what we give for our customers.
That's interesting. And I also remember you telling me that your AI scalers will analyze a call and say to perhaps a sales agent that, hey, this person shifted their weight at this time when you said this, or started blinking quickly, and will actually help train and make a better sales agent. So it's really fascinating.
Well, let me comment on that. So that's pretty exciting. So, like I said, we've been in McKinney. I've lived here for 24 years. We've had the business actually in McKinney, right? Like we're incorporated here in McKinney for the last 4 years. And so exactly what you're saying, the first pass of what we did with AI was we evaluated people on the other end of a phone call. The pandemic really helped us out. So we looked at facial expressions. We looked at hand motions. We looked at when people were nodding in because they were really excited and interested in what you had to say on that Zoom call or on that MS Teams call. And so we started evaluating the other end of the call to give you insights. So then what we moved to just last year with the new realm of generative AI, we moved to this fact that actually we can create the agent to have those conversations. So now you're having the conversation, you're understanding how the people are responding to it. So it really just becomes a much better it's followed through completely conversational piece.
Absolutely. Well, that is fascinating. So this McKinney AI event, tell us when, tell us where, tell us why people should go.
Awesome. Well, so it's June 6th.
Okay.
And so I appreciate the promotion of IntelliGauge. But when we started talking, you and I, right, and we started talking to Plug and Play, as McKinney's growing to be this new innovation hub, we get really excited because there's actually 15 startups, right? All AI startups right here in McKinney.
Mm-hmm.
And so we started talking that, hey, let's give each one of them an opportunity to give their pitch, to tell the world, starting with the community, like what's going on in AI. What are these innovations that we're doing that no one else is doing, right? People aren't doing these things anywhere else except for McKinney. You got 15 companies right here as part of the MEDC Innovation Fund.
Absolutely. And so I did hear Fleetwood Mac cover band.
That's right. So we got a little bit lucky, is that Fleetwood Mac cover band was already going to be there.
Yep.
They're going to be there that night from like 7 to 10, right here at District 121. So there's an awesome courtyard. There's a big stage. There's a lot of outdoor seating, so it's a pretty fantastic place.
Absolutely.
And I know you guys look at it every day out your window, and it's a fantastic place, right? So Fleetwood Mac cover band is going to be here. And we said, hey, why don't we do the event right before that? So we're going to be from 3 to 6. I called the cover band, right? And they're like, hey, we'll come play for you guys too. So they're actually going to come early.
Awesome.
And they're real excited about this, right? When everything's done, they're going to have a couple of acoustic guitars. They're going to play some Fleetwood Mac songs and some other songs if we wish, how it's going. But this band's going to be great. And we're going to intermingle the band in between the startup pitches, right? So it's going to be a pretty exciting day. We're also, if you guys, we charge just a nominal fee, like $10 on the website, right? What that covers is some drink tickets for you guys. So we also talked to the guys at Common Table. They're right there in the courtyard. They're hosting that little, have you seen that little van? What do they call that,
Betty? Pink Betty. Yep.
Pink Betty. It's like a food truck, but it's like a little minivan. So Common Table is going to be out there serving beer. So when you guys come, you get a ticket, you can go grab some beer out of there. It's just going to be a fun, exciting event. The whole time, you're going to have all the best innovators in McKinney up talking on stage about how great AI is changing the world, how it's not scary, how we can actually supervise it, and how McKinney is leading that effort.
That's outstanding. And Mayor Fuller will be kicking things off shortly after 3 p.m. So do be sure. This is a very inclusive event. We want everybody there, from an investor to someone who wants to learn more about AI that's going on in their backyard. So come on out, get a ticket, get a drink, have some fun, and listen to some great pitches, some great insights, and some really nice music.
I think that's awesome, and I can't believe that Mayor Fuller's coming to support us. Right, he is an awesome guy. He's kicked it off at the Cotton Mill about a month ago, right, when Plug and Play came to town, and he's just an all-around stand-up guy. He'll be speaking, talking about why it's important to have AI in McKinney, and he's just a true supporter of us. And then we have some other speakers as well, right? So we have some exciting things going on. Not only all the AI startups, but also some of the more established, like technology firms. They're going to have a presence here as well.
Absolutely. Well, Brian, is there anything else that you would like to say regarding the event or IntelliGauge that you didn't get a chance to?
Well, I just appreciate you guys are sponsoring this event with me, right? IntelliGauge, we do a lot of things to go out there and just enjoy the community and promote AI. We spend time with lots of different groups and just kind of having fun with what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right. So thank you so much for being a part of this. I mean, the Innovation Fund. I've been here 24 years, and I discovered that you guys were here just last year. I just look at the great work you guys are doing. It's exciting. And then Plug and Play is a force in the AI world and the technology world and the venture capital world, right? And it's real exciting to be working with you guys, Plug and Play, and also MDC together.
Absolutely. Well, it's very exciting to be working with you. We have the philosophy through our Innovation Fund to support early stage technology and more deep tech startups. And Brian is a phenomenal founder. I would encourage everyone to look up IntelliGauge on the MEDC website or LinkedIn. It is truly groundbreaking and going to be a next giant company. So we look forward to it.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, Brian, for coming in today.
Thank you, Mike. All right. Cheers.
All right.